Hello guys, so today, so we're going over to Midway, IMDb, um, you know, and Midway, we're going to Midway first, okay, and of course, Midway, 2019 movie. So this is the box office TL. Midway topped the box office, despite the critics saying it was a terrible movie. Cause oh no, too many white people, oh unreasonable. How dare it be about white people? Even though World War II, okay, and the SNWs don't understand that World War II was a time when America was oh no, 90% white people. Oh no, it's unreasonable. There's no women people of color. Midway, it's unreasonable. How dare you have a racist movie? And of course, it's racist towards Japanese people. It's unreasonable, even though Japanese were the main enemy in World War II. Okay, that's what the SAWs here. The SAWs do not understand movies. Okay, 90%, and this is another movie. They know the SAWs are trying to tank because it's too racist. It's unreasonable. How dare you? It's too CGI. It's bad. It's unreasonable. Even though most people like this movie. Okay, most people are giving this movie good reviews. Not on Metacritic, which is actually same with the critics, but and basically that's Metacritic. Metacritic doesn't have many reviews. There's only like 10, like 30 reviews. So I read about it was like 3,000 reviews. So the score will probably go back up. And I think that all the negative reviews are probably from people who, some of them are probably not from people who do not review the movie, not watch the movie. And IMDb is 6.7. So we have a variety of scores for this movie. Okay, these are the early reviews. So Mod Bears is 90%, but the unverified scores are 83%. So yes, overall, Midway is an enjoyable movie, but Doctor Sleep is the one here. Midway is, I think, projected. I think it's gonna gross 18 to 20 million. Okay, it's gonna top the box office. Um, there won't be any new. Next is Doctor Sleep. This movie is disappointing at the box office. Okay, everybody was expecting this movie to gross a lot of money. Okay, and people seem to like it. Okay, but the thing is, Doctor Sleep is a niche. It's a niche movie. Okay, it's niche for fans of The Signing. Okay, if you haven't seen The Signing, you can't really see Doctor Sleep. If you're not really a big fan of The Signing, okay, if you're not really, it's kind of like Blade Runner 2049. It's kind of a niche audience, and people actually like this movie. Doctor Sleep, people actually like this movie. Okay, people actually like Doctor Sleep. I haven't seen it, but Doctor Sleep is beloved among many people, and Doctor Sleep has a very small budget, so it'll probably make back its money. Either way, it has like a $15 million budget. Midway is the one that has its bigger budget, 51 million, and Christmas has around a lot of budget, and of course, Metacritic threw out many reviews for this movie. Okay, and is a sequel to The Signing. Basically, it's fans of The Signing who like it. Metacritic is also giving this a low score, which I don't know why. Probably people review bombing it because they don't like Stephen King or something like that, or because some people just do not like the movie, but everyone else people seem to like it. It's Thunder, Midsummer, okay, or people absolutely hate it, okay. Then there's Last Christmas, okay. This movie also came out, okay, and not many people really care about it. Okay, Last Christmas, it's a new movie, and nobody seems to really care for this movie. It's at 80%, and no one just seems to be going to see this movie. Okay, it looks like it's another Hallmark movie. Okay, and the critics don't really seem to be fond of it. Neither did the audience. Okay, not many people seem to be fond of Last Christmas. Okay, it is getting decent reviews, but no one is really going to see it because it's not even in the holiday season, and they're trying to put out. They're trying to put this movie out, and it'll probably be dead by Christmas, and it'll kind of be their fault that this movie completely flopped at the box office because they could have put it close to the Christmas, but they're probably too scared of competing with Star Wars, so they're probably not. It's not just not gonna make any money, okay? And this movie just will not do well. It's just not gonna do well at the box office. And already based off its sales, it'll probably go around 12 million, 12 to 14 million. Doctor Sleep will go 16 to 17 million. It'll be pretty close to number one, but last is Plane of Fire. This movie is Plane of Fire is just hated by people. Not many people really care for it. Okay, it's not a comedy, but they it's funny how they hate this movie, but they give Booksmart a 10 out of 10. Okay, I haven't seen it, but let's remember these are the same critics who critics hate funny movies. Okay, and if a comedy gets a bad score by critics, it's usually gonna be a funny movie. Okay, and of course if it's comedy and it's awarded by critics with a few exceptions. Okay, like some of the absolute all-time classic comedies. Okay, the movie's gonna probably not be that good, okay? Just look at Booksmart earlier this year, okay? Booksmart was a terrible, terrible movie, okay? No one went to go see it. It made no money because the critics saying, even though the critics saying the movie's a masterpiece, no one went to go see a Booksmart. And Plane of Fire, nobody seems to care about this movie, okay? It was expected to gross this much, so it's doing it as expected. So that's Plane of Fire. It is expected to gross $8 million. It is a small movie, so do not know its budget, but Last Christmas and is projected to flop. Doctor Sleep is projected to make back its money, and Midway is projected to make back its money if it does well internationally. And if it tanks internationally, so Lionsgate can say goodbye to that movie, and it can be another box office bomb. Sadly, and that's basically it. Goodbye.